Is this thing on?
And then there were
There were
two.
two.
Two of the best, so it doesn't matter. We're here and we're ready, swimming against the ever beckoning tide that wants to pull us down, down, down into despair. But we shall not go. We shall not go, for we are Uncensored Radio. This is UCR Live for another week. We are here to make sense of the senseless and have a little
And
silliness
be
while we do
friends
it.
to the friendsless.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
First and foremost, Vera, I have an announcement.
701?
701 subscribers on the YouTube. Finally, we brushed over that line. Only by one, but we brushed over that line, and we appreciate it. We love it.
701 is? Do we get a
Seven. I don't know.
Hello?
I'll have to go and look and see who the lucky 700 ones is, just as well. But thank you if you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Thank you.
It's our growing area. If you haven't already, just go to YouTube and type in Uncensored Radio. It's the red, white, and black.
Yeah.
You'll see us. Not the NASCAR thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I looked up your podcast and it's like all NASCAR stuff. I'm like, no, not so
No,
much.
that's
It
not
just
us.
just happens. I was just saying to Vera today, this will be video number 689 on our channel. That's not even a drop in the bucket of what the show has actually done over the years, but nearly 700 episodes of visual content for you folks. It's a
10
bit
plus
crazy.
years of podcasting.
I know, it's a bit crazy. And I just, we're at a point now where we have more subscribers and videos. And I'm like, oh, we didn't have that before. I'm like, yay! I love it. It makes me happy. And I'm just, I was leaving it. I don't want the pressure. Like, I don't want the pressure of looking and seeing if it's 700 yet. I'm going to sit, I'm going to wait. And then I looked at the YouTube the other day, like, oh, 701. There's a mermaid that's joining us. Hey, little mermaid. How you doing with your beachy hair?
Hi, I know. So I just realized something. I don't have either one of your numbers. Messenger was not working for me. It was not loading, so I couldn't get in. And I texted, Jeffrey, who doesn't respond to shit. So I was like, "Can you text Steve and tell him I can't get in and just text me the link?" And I was like, "Fuck!" And then all of a sudden something worked. I tried 37 times.
Technology. Well, you know what? We should get that WhatsApp sorted, right?
Yeah.
We'll do it after the show. I've got WhatsApp for a fair few people. It works with the international thing too.
Yeah.
So we'll do the WhatsApp. I love the beachy look today, though, girlfriend.
Yeah, it's so hot and humid here that I can't.
You just give it up.
It's too much.
It's
too much to like blow everything out and flat iron. It's too much. So
Yeah.
I look like
really hot out
a wet dog all of a sudden. But
no, you look good. You look very like ooh.
I feel like I look like shit right now.
No.
Just take it, Katrina. Title you, Katrina. That's how I take it, Christina.
Yeah,
I get it right. Yeah.
All right.
All of a sudden, you've just changed identities. It's all right.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Vera, and you may not have seen it in the hubbub, but after our conversation over the last couple of weeks, I am happy to announce 701.
Oh my god! By the graces of God, somebody listened, and that's awesome.
2 people.
2 people.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so exciting.
Yeah. Oh
so
man,
excited by that. So yeah, we are finally at a point where we have more subscribers and videos.
That's awesome.
We're gonna have to keep going though, because we are at 6. This is episode 689 of the video.
Man.
Yeah.
So we need to get more subscribers before we hit 701.
Yeah.
Feel like,
I mean, the goal is like 1,000, right?
we're gonna get to the point where we can just go through. Well, since history is so how am I gonna phrase this?
Cyclical, repeating itself.
Yeah.
History is like a choose your own adventure moment. They have the podcast to go back over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever want to know what happened in the world in the last 10 years or so, jump back in. The reoccurring themes may surprise you.
Why not?
The recurring themes may surprise you. Sometimes I must admit I do when I'm bored and I'm like probably scrolled a bit too much and go, oh, my wrist hurts. I need to put the phone down.
Yeah.
I will just kind of go strike the podcast up and just like spin it and then press play on something and go, oh, this is from 3 years ago. This is from 2 years ago. This is from it's just fun. It makes me go and see where we're at. What everyone was looking like. It's like, okay. Oh, I also forgot. But for dramatic
My
effect,
hairs probably look the same.
5 years ago, on the 11th of August, was my first show.
Wow.
5 years, people.
Holy
Where has that time gone?
Right?
Oh, I know.
Flew by, I'm sure, right? It was like nothing.
We're still kicking, though.
We are.
There's been podcasts that have come and gone in that time. The amount of podcasts that have come and gone in that time. We're still here. We're still here.
We are.
How's everyone's week been, though?
I got a shank.
Oh, no.
Can't get the little cold sore.
Oh, I'm
shanked. I think that'd be bigger news.
Yeah, right.
Oh, someone just heart reacted to Vera getting shanked, so I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, Luke, that was there. That was from Luke.
Today.
What?
We apprehended some roofers' ice in my town today.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
reality.
Kind of freaking me out. That said we shorted out for a couple hours now.
That's crazy.
Roofers.
Lock the door, break out the blonde wig.
Not criminals, not Tres Anguas, not MS-13. Fucking roofers.
Just lock the door and break out the blonde wig. No, there's no fear here. My name is Inga.
You have an attic?
Yeah.
That didn't work out well for some people. Let's be honest.
Well,
it's a little
Vera's
might ward them off for a little while.
Vera's the completionist too. She could never leave her diary unfinished.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear them on the stairs. Oh, sorry.
The Nazis
Spoiler
are coming
alert.
up the full stop. It's just like, oh, poor Anne. You know. But look at how many books she sold.
Right?
Well, she didn't get any profits.
I know, right? That's a shit of it. It's a shit. You're just shit out of luck when you get horribly murdered at your
Think of how
teenage
much
diary.
Van Gogh didn't make on his artwork.
Imagine that, though. Imagine your teenage diary becoming a global sensation as a book. Oh.
Generational. International.
Yeah, multi-generational.
You know?
No.
I just think about some of the stuff I have written down in the past as a teenager. It's like, oh god,
no,
I don't think so. But
Ron
every now and then
L is gorgeous.
I know.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I just make sure that if I find a book in things, I read it quickly, then destroy it. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what I've written down.
Mine's like,
it's not deep at all. It's just crushes and diets and dances and I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it in years, but I know there's nothing deep in there.
yeah,
Not anything that generations will aspire to read.
yeah. Mine's like what I did that day, and then like obviously crushes and things like that. And then it's like I got into a fight with my sister. She's such a bitch. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, you know.
My mum yelled at me. She wouldn't care if I disappeared. It would serve her right if I did. She would be so sad. I mean, stuff like that. You're like, the drama. The drama of it all. If only we knew what was to come.
Yeah. Me and my sister shared a room. It was awful. So
We shared a room for years, and then my dad got tired of the fight, so he built another bedroom in the basement, and that was my bedroom.
see.
Yeah.
Basement dweller. I love
a
it.
basement dweller for a little bit.
We kind of like had a futon down there and a TV. So like one of my sister's boyfriends ended up moving down there for a little while, and then like she was like, "Oh, it's my room," and I was like, "No, it's my room." And then I slept down there once, and I was like, "I am never sleeping down here."
I hate it down here. This is where the demons live.
No, yeah. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Afraid in my
I wasn't afraid. It was too many noises. Like
I did have a recurring dream when I was in high school that I was asleep in the basement and somebody broke into the house and murdered my whole family and didn't know I was there.
Oh,
I had it like
God.
multiple
You
times
should have
in
written
high
that
school.
book. You could have been a millionaire. That could have been your book.
That could easily be.
Maybe you could help me write a horror movie, Steve.
I could. I could break out that degree that I have that I never used. I did do creative writing at university. Strap it.
I did.
But see, you guys have it nice. You guys have it nice. You guys have basements and like attics. That is not a thing in Australian homes. So anytime that we would watch like American movies and people were like, "Oh, her bedroom's up in the attic," I'm like, so luxurious.
Yeah.
I covered it. I covered it. Well, now my bedroom is up in Jeffrey's attic when I'm there. So,
Yeah.
so it's
Jeffrey's
like,
attic is way more luxurious than mine.
Jeffrey's attic could be a lot more luxurious if he.
It could be.
Up in my attic, there are bats, squirrels, and the old staircase from when this house used to be one family.
Oh wow!
That's squirrels and a staircase. There you go. That sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah,
squirrels on a staircase.
Stairwell to nothing, like that's stairwell to nowhere.
I don't know
that's
how I saved it. It's beautiful. It's curved. It's got this curving banister, but there's nowhere to put it. I mean, they hope to someday turn this back into a one family.
Yeah. Someone might renovate the shit out of it. You never know.
But they'll be happy we saved it. So they'll be pissed
mark it up, sell it on.
Off the bat guano.
Charge them extra. Charge them extra for that staircase. Be like, we saved this. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
I was going to say something, and it has left the building.
Going to ask Christina about her week, or tell her about your week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it started off really fucking shitty.
Oh, sorry.
And then it like turned around a little bit. Today I had a good day. I did find out though, like how amazing GPT is, because like I'm trying to I'm trying to get ready for an interview that isn't even happening anytime soon. I'm just getting myself prepared for everything. Like, so I'm researching things on the systems that I work with, and I'm asking it questions, and I'm like, how can I like present this in an interview? Like, how could I improve this system? How can I do this? How can I reduce handle time? You know, shit like that. And it knew every goddamn system that I work with. It showed me that there's like ways to hook up the systems that I work with in Microsoft Teams to like set up alerts. And then today I sent it my resume and I was like, can you enhance this? And it created like a whole nother resume for me. And I emailed it to myself. I was like, damn, I sound good. So it's just like, and then
you've got to live up to the chat GPT resume. You're like,
not only that, but like, I saved everything. I copied everything and I sent it to myself in email so that I would be able to like keep everything. And then I created like a whole list of stuff, like my implementations that I want to do, because it's for a promotion and I'd be in like a supervisory role. So it's just like,
you need to get your shit in order.
That I'm like, I want to like be prepared. So if they ask me, like, I have ideas, and then I just put it into GPT, and it's like, how can I present this to them? Like, so it was like, and the GPT like actually like pumps you up. So it was like, oh, if you present this with this and the other thing, you got this. And I was like, yeah,
got this, girl.
Like, fuck yes.
GPT, I do have it. I do.
No shit. On the way to work today, I heard that somebody fell in love with their chat and actually proposed to it. Like,
Oh, that's
and
scary.
and it's funny because like when I was up there with when I was up visiting Jeffrey, we were doing that the entire time we were there. Like it was
Just
like used
randomly
as like a
talking to
therapy tool.
ChatGPT.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so it was like talking back to us. And you can set the voice. I don't know if you guys have set your voices for your chats or if you have chat. But there is
I
one
have
voice
can't
that's
chat,
like,
use
but I
it.
don't have it on voice.
I can't use it.
oh,
I don't know how, so I
it is
haven't
amazing.
entered that realm yet.
You have to just try it just one day, anything.
I will.
So and we set it to like this sultry, like English voice, like a slight
Hello.
accent, but like very like deep man. And I look at him, I go, "You're gonna fall in love with this fucking thing." He laughed at me, but then when I heard that on the way to work today, I'm like, "Oh my god, I knew somebody would do this. Like I knew somebody would fall in love with this thing because it's just so addictive. Like
There's
you really
a
could just.
musical
It's a full
on
conversation.
Broadway
Oh really?
about two AI robots falling in love.
Oh, that's so weird. It's just so weird. And like the fact that he asked ChatGPT how to propose to itself. Like it was like this whole thing. Like he
Look,
planned
many
it out.
men would have
Did
liked to have
ChatGPT
answered
say
that
yes?
question, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many guys would have loved to have gotten the perfect proposal from
Yeah.
their beloved, I'm sure. And without,
Yeah.
oh, it's for me, right? Sure, no worries. I love it. I love it. Well, it's all a diversion, right? Diversion from the things, the many, many things that are happening. So this week,
Indeed.
it's time for a huge
hot load of hot topics.
So, how to put it nicely? Little bit of stuff's been happening over in your neck of the woods, just quietly.
Just a smidge.
Not that you'd know from the news. Not that you'd know. All these music festivals that no one's reporting on.
Tons of musical festivals that no
Tons
one's
of
reporting
music festivals
on.
no one's
Going
talking
on
about.
right now, even as we air.
Yeah. But nothing's happening. But enough to warrant the National Guard taking over Washington, D.C.
Why?
Why?
Oh, why? Why? Oh, okay. Here's the excuse from the excuse from the commander in chief. He said, because of the out of control crime in the capital city.
Oh.
With crime rates currently being down 40%.
Down 26% from last year.
So he thinks somebody's after him then. Like he thinks he's gonna get shot out of
No, it's called smoke and mirrors.
The Epstein files.
This is all look, if you would like to rewind the podcast about how many episodes? 15, 20? We were talking about what would happen should the president become president again, and that there was a big conversation about him privatizing cities and declaring martial law and all of this stuff. Yeah, turns out it's happening. Who knew?
Guess I wasn't crazy.
Yeah. You know who else sent out their National Guard to clean up homelessness in their cities? Just before something happened.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Just before. Oh god, I'm gonna get cancelled now.
Oh no, you're fine.
It's on. Wait. Where's the banner? I need the banner.
There goes our 700.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
You just lost 3 subscribers.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's Taylor. It's me.
Did you see the gentleman who tried to beat up the old women for a poster that said Trump equals Hitler?
No.
there was a protest. I believe it was in Rochester. I'm not 100% sure. Rochester, New York is about 100 miles down the thruway, or 80 miles down the thruway from me. And they had like 5 older women, my age, I'm sure. They were on an overpass bridge, and they put up a sign that said Trump equals Hitler. And this gentleman in a white truck,
that's generous,
stopped his car on the overpass, came over, started tearing the sign down, started hitting the women with the sign. The women kept saying, this is assault, you can't touch us. And he kept, flipping them off. He didn't say anything, but he was violent and assaultive, and he pushed one woman. He hit them with the signs, and he shredded the signs, got back in his truck, flipped them off, and got away with it scot-free.
But this exactly what they want to happen? They are poking the bear and making people, and like pushing them to these extreme points where they fight amongst themselves, and then they can declare civil unrest, and it's all over by the shouting.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy into it as much. As terrifying as what's happening is happening.
But you have to speak up.
You have to speak up, but you can't give way to violence. You can't give way to damaging property, all that kind of stuff, because that's the game they want to play. Because at the end of the day, if
damaging the property, the women
exactly, but this is why these things are so important, because we'll play the coded game that everyone else is playing on social media. The music festivals are not getting coverage. Australia doesn't know about it. Unless it was TikTok, you would not know.
There are music festivals in DC, music festivals in Atlanta, music festivals in Chicago, LA, and New York City. 5 different major cities with thousands of people attending these festivals. Not a word on any national news.
And not just thousands, like tens of thousands, yes, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
All
night.
All night, yeah, multiple days.
Festivals in LA and in Washington have been going on all night. They've been protesting nonstop in LA for a month.
You said the word. You said the word. But look, it is what it is. We're not covering the fact that there are these massive, massive anti-ICE, anti-Trump protests, because they don't want you to know that there are people in the streets actively saying this is not okay.
And all the major media are doing it.
It's nowhere.
They're supposed to.
It's literally nowhere.
Dear leader.
Yeah, it's literally nowhere.
This information.
And I was confused. I was confused when it started, like a couple of days ago, when it all kind of kicked off. I was like, "What are they talking about?" I thought they were talking about fires or something. Like there was like, I think the messaging was a bit mixed at the moment, because they're like, "There's fires." I'm like, "Oh, everything's on fire again. That's cool. That's fun. We love that. It's Australia. Everything's always on fire here." And then we went to coded talk, kind of like in the war, so that we don't get censored, so that people don't get censored and their accounts taken down and flagged for anti-presidential.
Oh, so
X,
they're
Y,
not
Z.
really music festivals.
No, it's a code. It's all coded.
I'm like so fucking confused. I'm like, when is there ever national coverage on musical festivals? I was like, I'm so confused. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Oh my god.
So
I'm totally out of it.
People are in the street. And
we
heard about anything in here at all.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's slowly getting, and if you're not smart about the way that you present the information, TikTok jumps on it straight away. It's gone.
Well, it's getting worse. I mean, before the inauguration, all of the platforms had censorship. You couldn't say
which can be used in
right. You could
in a good way. Like we've covered, you know, people going on the guy in New Zealand who live streamed the mosque attack, people that take their own lives on live streams and stuff. There is definitely a need for censorship on social media when it comes to violence, etc. But sorry, Vera, continue.
But these sensors are bots. It's AI, and they're programmed to pick up words, and so you know you have to use this coded language. It's you can't say protest.
Like the war.
Protest, you can't say war, you know?
Yep.
And it will flag that content, and it will, if not take it down completely, just put it in a slow track so like 5 people see it. You know?
And shadow, I've heard of people's accounts getting shadow banned and stuff as well because of the content they're creating.
Yeah,
you can't talk about the president by name, which is why there are so many code names now.
Talk about AI. TikTok right now is being flooded with AI accounts. They're Trump fan, Trump 1, Trump 2, Trump 3, Trump 4, Trump 5, Trump 6, Trump 7, Trump 479 I had to block today. And it's all pro-Trump information. And there's also Elon Musk and Elon lovers and Elon rules and Elon 1 and Elon 2 and thousands of accounts that are being flooded into TikTok where all these other accounts are being suppressed.
See, I haven't been getting those. Jennifer Love Hewitt won't leave me alone, though.
Oh, of course.
Jennifer Love Hewitt wants to be my friend in my inbox every 5 seconds. This is my private account. Please message me here. I know. If it was the real Jennifer Love Hewitt, I would lose my mind. I love Jennifer Love Hewitt.
But there is a British travel agent who keeps overdubbing many of my FYP videos and said, you could save hundreds of pounds per family on a summer vacation.
Nothing big. JetBlue holiday. It's the Jet 2 ad. Yeah. It's gone very, 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 very viral.
Very viral. No, I am bombarded at least 25 sites per day that are pro MAGA.
See, you can tell what you engage. My algorithm is so all over the place.
Yeah.
I was like, what have I been engaging in that I keep getting this random stuff? At least we got over.
I watched a shit ton of cats on Roombas.
I do. I am guilty of a cat video. I'm
like barely on TikTok anymore.
Downstairs.
Well, this is why you don't know what's going on. This is why you don't know about the music festivals. But mine went down a really weird hole about ancient civilizations and conspiracy theories. I must have watched something, and it's just like, okay.
I had a
what if this is real?
Where I was getting aliens living under the ocean.
Oh yeah, I got that too. I get alien stuff all the time.
A week's worth of, this was cited, and now that AI can generate the most amazing videos,
anything,
I was fucking bummed to find out those raccoons weren't on that goddamn trampoline.
The bear and the rabbits and everything that's jumping on the trampoline. It's not okay. But apparently the giant, like, Manhattan-sized object that entered our atmosphere is about 2 weeks away.
Is that the one with the African-American looking aliens?
Probably. Hopefully I'm ready. As I've said multiple times, if we're gonna go crazy, like if we're gonna go like last season of the show, let's go crazy. Let's bring the aliens in. Let's break out the witches. Let's go. Let's do it full tilt. Because this shit is crazy enough.
In my social media a couple of different times that the aliens that are heading our way resemble African-American, giant 7-foot African-American people.
Basketball.
I don't know how they know if they're still out there in space, but hey.
The Globetrotters are back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be good. LeBrons are coming to take us over.
Well, the past is back to visit us in the horrid face of Kim Davies.
Oh.
She's back!
I thought she was in jail.
No, look, we thought she had maybe disappeared. But Kim Davies, former Kentucky, that's really hard to say, Kentucky County Clerk, who was jailed for 6 days in 2015 after refusing to issue a marriage license to a gay couple on religious grounds, is appealing a $100,000 jury verdict for emotional damages plus $260,000 for attorney's fees. In a petition of writ she filed last month, Davies argues First Amendment protection for free exercise of religion immunizes her from personal liability for denial of marriage licenses. More fundamentally, she claims that the High Court's decision extending marriage rights to same-sex couples under the 14th Amendment's due process protections was egregiously wrong. The mistake must be corrected, wrote Matthews. So she's basically trying to get gay marriage overturned.
Of course. And she's willing to throw herself on the sword yet again for that cause of abandoning gay rights. And
because we're destroying the sanctity of marriage, unlike these people.
Yeah.
When she has been married 4 times, shouldn't she not be allowed to? I'm not part of the club, but divorce is a right.
Yeah,
divorce is a no.
Well,
right.
My big problem with this, as always, is that the First Amendment protects you, gives you the right to practice your faith. It does not give you the right to impose your faith on anybody else. Right? So she does not have to get married. There's nobody coming around saying, we picked you a wife. This woman is now your wife. But she does not get to say, you can't marry him because you're both men and I don't like it. Or my God doesn't like it. Because you know what? That's what freedom of religion is. It's all
exactly. And this is why people have a problem with religion. Because people weaponize it.
Yeah.
For their own agenda. I am more than happy to let everyone do their due. Light your candles, swing your little censer around, go pray to a tree out in the bush, whatever floats your boat. As long as you're not doing anything to harm other people, you go crazy, girlfriend. Lick a toad, handle a snake, do whatever you need to do to go to bed and lay your head on the pillow at night and go, I've made the world a better place. I'm a better person. But the minute that you need to weaponize these things, that let's be 100% real, everyone's going, this is the word of God. No, this is the word of God. No, this is the word of God. The fact that we can have so many versions is already an issue, because if it was one supreme deity, it should be one set, not 1,700 different versions of a Bible that has been edited to within an inch of its life, that people are taking bits and pieces that suit their narrative to weaponize the people that they don't like.
Well, they call themselves Christians, and the part that they're weaponizing is the pre-Christ Bible, which doesn't include the word of the Lord. It's not New Testament doctrine that they're saying. They're quoting Leviticus. But Leviticus also tells you that you can sell your child into slavery. Leviticus tells you that you're going to go to hell if you mix 2 different fabrics in your clothing. Leviticus speaks out against shellfish. Leviticus speaks out against a whole lot of shit. Jesus never said a word about homosexuality. And homosexuality has been around as long as human beings.
And let me just tell you,
it occurs
Leviticus
everywhere.
has never been a red lobster. We love it. We love red lobster.
I'm sure.
We do. Vera and I
But
fancy ladies.
That's chapter and verse. What they quote every time they say this is an abomination against the Lord is Leviticus. Leviticus is Old Testament. It is not the word of the Lord. It is not the part of the New Testament which Christianity is founded on. You know, the people who don't know their Bible but claim to be Christians are the same people who don't know their Constitution but claim to be fucking patriots. Open your eyes. Read a fucking word. If you read the Bible, you'd know that Leviticus was Old Testament. If you read the Constitution, you'd know that the shit going down in this country is in violation of the fucking law.
And I know, look, I have very much let my stance on religion be known on this show multiple times. I know very religious people who are very beautiful, giving, kind, generous people. I'm not painting everyone with the same brush because that's not what life is about. As I said, it's fuckwits like this that just, they get a bee in their bonnet about the smallest thing. They're like, well, I'm going to make this everyone else's problem now. This upsets me, and now everyone else has to be upset too.
I was raised Catholic and Republican. I ate lunch at the convent when my mother taught Catholic school. You know, my first ambition in first grade was I wanted to be a saint. I had a little stamp collection of little saints. I wanted to be Saint Lucy, the saint of flowers. I wanted to emulate her, and I prayed every day for it. You know what? I have been so disillusioned by my faith and my party. I can't tell you. It's disheartening.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough, but I'm hoping that common sense wins out, but you never know with the world the way it is. But sometimes there is sweet revenge served up. Peanut butter style.
Oh.
The owners of Peanut the squirrel, or the caretakers, I should say, because he was who was murdered. We covered Peanut's murder. He poor was. Peanut. Poor Peanut. Poor Peanut. They are now... Mark Longo and Daniela Bittner, who were the carers of Peanut the squirrel and his sidekick Fred, are seeking $10 million in damages for the death of their pets at the hands of investigators from last year. This was last year? Yeah. Last year. Oh, it's almost been a year since we lost Peanut. That's craziness.
Good on them, though. Seriously, I would fucking sue for more. Shit.
Yeah, so the suit states the couple has suffered emotional trauma and financial losses since losing their star squirrel, who had become internet celebrity, appearing on social media posts, OnlyFans content, cameos, and other monetized media. Now, as I said in the comments, I'm a little bit concerned how the squirrel factors into the OnlyFans, because I did some research onto Mark Longo's OnlyFans.
I don't know.
A lot of nuts, not a lot of squirrels. That's all I'm saying. A lot of nuts. But
that strikes me as possibly exploitive.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know where your bread's buttered.
OnlyFans and not getting recompense.
Well, he's getting something, all right. You know, this is the big thing. The whole reason that they said that the squirrel had to be killed is that he bit one of the agents that was coming to check that or take
attacking him.
Yeah, well, don't attack. Yeah, don't pick up a squirrel, bruh. Like, who knows? Like, yeah, they're cute, but who would try and handle that? This is, as I said when we covered this story, this just smells of like a pissed off neighbor, right? This is someone's neighbor that's like, they've got a squirrel, they've got a raccoon, I don't like it, they park in my driveway. Like, I would, if I had a wildlife sanctuary next door to those people, I'd just let like rats and stuff go and just like, oh well, bye. This is part of what happens. But imagine getting $10 million for your dead squirrel. That'd be amazing. Wish I had
being nicer to the squirrels.
Very nice to the squirrel.
I was on my way to having a pet crow for a while there.
Oh, wow.
Call you, bro.
Morning, there was this old crow. I don't know how old it was, but I was struck me as being an older crow, sitting in the tree when I would leave for work, and he would squawk at me, and I'd go, "Good morning to you too." And then I'd come home,
say hello,
and I said, "Have a nice night." And then he disappeared. He was every morning for like 6 months, and now I haven't seen him in a long time. So I hope he didn't die of bird flu.
Things are cyclical, though. You know, things come, things go. But there is one constant in this world. Taylor Swift. Just when you thought she was done, a new era begins. Taylor is back, and she has announced the release of her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, in the most innocent way. You know, not attention-seeking way. On the New Heights podcast, which is hosted by Travis Kelce and his brother Jason. You know, she's never appeared on a podcast before. I will give her, she knows the game she is playing, and she does it so well. I love what she had to say on the podcast. She says, "Thanks for having my favorite podcast. As we all know, you guys have a lot of male sports fans that listen to your podcast. And I think we all know that if there's one thing that male sports fans want to see in their spaces and on their screens, it's more of me." I'm down for Taylor. I wasn't a Swiftie for a long time, back when she was country twanging. But in the last 10 years or so, I'm like, this girl knows the game she's playing. She plays it well.
Yeah.
Bravo. Like,
I also
bravo
like the part
to you.
Of the interview where she said, "Well, if it weren't for this podcast, I wouldn't have a boyfriend."
Exactly. And I think watching the bits and pieces, I don't get the hate for her as a person. Like, you can not like the music, you can think she's annoying, but people are like, "Oh, she's disgusting." I was like, why?
Yeah.
She seems like a really down to earth person. Yeah.
There was
just
a picture of her in the bathtub in the showgirl outfit on Facebook this morning.
She looks stunning, by the way.
And all of these Christians were there. "I thank God that she's not a role model for my daughter." And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? This woman gives millions to charity. She gives to food banks in every single town she plays in. You know, she pays all of her team wages all year long when they're on the road or not. You know, she pays all of their health insurance. She pays them scale or better. She gave billions of dollars of bonuses to her employees. This is a good person. You don't have to like her music. You don't even have to like her. But to scream this vitriol at her is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know?
People love to hate, though, you know?
Look, any reason. And these are also the people that be like, "Oh, Sabrina Carpenter's upset." I love that she's still duetting. The only duet on the album is with Sabrina Carpenter. It's like, she knows the game she's playing. And I love that for her. So we had not even that much of a respite, because there was still music coming out and everything. But Taylor's kicking off again. I think it's 8 October that the album's coming out. So I'm sure that
10-13 or... Yeah, for 10-3 or something.
10-3, yep.
I'm down for it because it's with Max Martin and Shellback, so it's all going to be pop songs.
Well, you know, everything in her music reflects her life. It's all going to be love songs.
The gays are getting fed this time. Oh, yeah. No more angst. No more angst. Just dance, baby.
I feel like her album just came out. Like her other album. Like
Tortured Poets Society has had a very hard cling on. After the reaction to that album was really fun. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, enough Taylor Swift." Album. And then everyone's like, "I love this album." It's like,
it was a great album.
One of the prescribers in the office, she's a nurse practitioner, she said to me, she and I often talk about Taylor, she said, "Well, you know, I can't give up Dead Poets Society because sometimes I just need to be depressed."
Yeah, I just need to be tortured. Okay,
we're talking about how this is going to be all love songs and all about how her life is happy now, you know?
Yeah. You're probably right.
I don't know. I think Taylor's got some heartbreaks of mine. She knows what she's doing.
Well, you know, one of the criticisms you hear all the time is, oh, she only writes about her exes. It's like, tell me a white musician, a white male musician who doesn't do that. You know?
Don't you remember? Oh, do you remember what's his name? Robin Thicke wrote that whole album about his wife after he cheated on her, and then she left him anyway. That was creepy.
How about the Beatles and George Harrison and Peter Townsend? Pete Townsend were in love with the same woman.
Oh,
and they were writing love songs back and forth about her, and then all of a sudden he came out of the closet and Pete Townsend was bisexual.
Oh my God.
He loves everyone. He loves everyone.
He loves everyone.
The relationships with your exes are great fodder.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson's got to have one hell of an album brewing in her little heart and soul. Of course, we have reported over the last couple of shows about the death of Brandon Blackstock, Kelly Clarkson's former husband, who this is what we're going to talk about now. His cause of death was revealed as dying from melanoma, so go and get your skin checked, people, at 48 years old. But the funeral announcement had a revelation of its own. Brandon Blackstock found a beautiful and loving romantic partner in the form of his ex-wife Kelly Clarkson's former assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ouch! So according to her link, so
makes more sense.
So according to the LinkedIn of this woman, what is her name? Brittany Marie Jones. She served as Kelly's assistant from 2016 to 2020, which coincidentally is the same year that Clarkson and Blackstock filed for divorce.
Yeah.
This makes me prop her so much because everyone's like, she's cancelling shows, she's doing this. Yes, okay, we didn't know that her ex-husband was terminally ill. Deal with it, folks. It's a concert. She'll reschedule. It'll happen. Yeah. She was being there for her children. But to also put yourself in that orbit, she's a bigger woman than a lot of people would be, I think, to go, okay, this isn't about me. This is about the kids and their father and not the relationship that, let's not beat around the bush, you know?
Yeah.
Not the bitch that ruined my marriage.
Right.
You know?
Well, and
potentially.
The millions of dollars
definitely
took from her in the
South. And then him trying to extort X millions of dollars out of her as well after mishandling funds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I can't deal with. Yeah, go. Like, sorry, continue.
I get it. I would, you got to go to his bedside, whatever, right? But I just feel like now, let her be. Like, I all this crap that's just coming out left and right. Like, I just feel like, the kids and everything. She did what she had to do, and now all this other shit's coming out, and it's like now she still has to do what she's got to do, and now she's got to do this with all this scrutiny and all this news coming out. I don't think
it's scrutiny directed at her. I think it makes everything make more sense now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I get, like why she left.
She's notoriously private, and it makes sense why she wasn't at the show, why she's cancelling things, why she's not at her TV show, why she's really concerned about her children. That's the thing. She wanted to leave her show because of the children. It all makes sense now. I don't think this rubs off on Kelly in any horrible way.
No, I know.
Yeah, she's still the Australian
I don't mean bad. I mean, like, all the odds are on her now. It's like, what is she going to do? What's happening? And now, again, all this
carry on
coming
and
out.
She's
It's
going
like,
to be there for her kids.
Yeah.
She'll rise above. She always does. She's the American Idol for a reason. They probably just should have stopped up the first one. They got it right the first time.
Yeah, really.
Shut the shop, close the blinds. We're done.
Send Simon home.
Send Simon home. Send Paula to rehab. It's all good. We are fine. It's all
Get Ryan off the air.
Oh, God, that will never happen.
He
Ryan
owns the air now, doesn't
Seacrest.
he?
Ryan
He owns
Seacrest.
ABC apparently now. Like,
Yeah.
it's
like-
ridiculous.
The longer he's on TV, the more he's turning into Ellen DeGeneres. Physically.
Like when I found out, like I watched Wheel of Fortune religiously. All right.
Yeah, he's on there now too, isn't he?
For 36 years. You know, I'm 38, so I'm assuming I started around 2, right? I
Spitting.
loved that show, and when I heard that Ryan Seacrest was going to be the host, I stopped watching. I maybe have watched one episode since he became host because I can't fucking stand that guy. I don't know what it is.
He's just not genuine.
He's
everything is
fake.
it's like
I didn't even know he was the host.
Hello.
He is.
Oh, welcome. Like I just
Yeah.
like I've seen you
I
enough
need you
to
to
know
do that
like
laugh again. It was
yeah,
funny.
like it's too much. Like you're just so fake and everyone can see right through you, bro. Like just go. Like they could have had Pat Sajak's daughter, Maggie, take over that show. She was prime fucking real estate for that position. And they blew it. Like I feel like if they would have had a poll of the people, that she would have taken over. Like it would have. I know she's not famous, but the girl was taking over like the Instagram page. She was doing all these things, all these interviews. So I feel like it would have been a good.
Why didn't Pat let her sub in before he retired?
I don't know.
That would have been the most obvious way to move forward.
There was no sub-ins. It was just Pat up until the end of the 40th season, and that was it. And then it was Ryan. Like it wasn't even like guest hosts or anything to like test out people. There was nothing like that.
We can't hear you.
No, it wasn't even a Jeopardy situation where they were trying people out.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. It went straight to
He's
Ryan.
gone. Straight to the quest.
And poor Vanna.
Well, she's retiring with Pat anyway,
Press those buttons.
What?
I thought she would plan to retire with Pat anyway.
There was a plan, but she has yet to decide when she's going to actually leave.
She probably got re-upped in the financial stakes because they need her there.
Yeah.
I would imagine. They're like, keep the viewers.
It's not like she has to physically turn anything anymore.
No, she just has to pretend to
Who's going to do this?
Yeah.
Right?
And touch the corner. Like,
imagine that being your fucking job.
Yeah.
What do you do? I walk back and forth and go like this.
She's never repeated the same dress.
She just touches it in a big, lovely ball gown.
Yeah,
imagine how good her arms would be from doing this all the time.
She has great arms.
Yeah, she's in great shape. She's like retirement age.
Yeah, definitely.
She's got those guns. She's ready to go.
Yeah.
We have someone on the panel that is always ready to go as well. Her name is Vera, and it is time for her to vent. Any second now. Good helps hard to find. All right, here we go, me. 3, 2, 1, vent.
Kids, there are tanks on the street in Washington, D.C. President Trump has initiated a federal takeover of Washington, D.C. with troops on the ground. Now, apart from this being a direct violation of the Posse Comitatus Act, which states that the president cannot use military force in the streets of this country against the American people, D.C. has always been under federal control. It is not an independent state. The federal government pays for law enforcement, judges, investigation, all of the policing and crime enforcement in D.C. has always been under federal control. It is the District of Columbia. It is the capital city. It does not belong to any single state. It belongs to the United States people and is under the authority of the federal government. So Donald Trump, in his infinite wisdom, has just wrestled authority for the city of DC from himself. He's moved in federal troops to take over from the city police, which are federally funded, at the cost of $130 million. After he and Doge clawed back $100 million from the city of DC for crime control and crime prevention. Every judge in the city of Washington is under federal control. Every police officer in the city of Washington is under federal control. Now, lots of speculation on why he did this. Donald Trump keeps saying it's because crime is out of control. The only crime that's really made news in the last year has been when a Doge bro got beat up at a traffic light. Other than that, crime is at a 30-year low in the city of DC. Now, every major city in the country or across the world has crime. It's just a product of poverty. You can't go to Paris without risking getting, having a crime perpetrated. You can't go to Rome. Come on, everybody knows that you got to watch the pickpockets in Rome. Every city in the world has crime. But Donald Trump keeps talking about the fact that the crime is out of control in DC and out of control in LA. And he needs to put the federal troops in there to protect the people. Oh, why is he only sending federal troops into cities where women of color are the mayors? Anybody want to take a guess? I'll let you stew about it. But what he has done is taken every police officer and all sorts of National Guard away from their normal responsibilities, such as investigating drug trafficking, arresting drug cartels, protecting United States citizens from, terrorists, domestic and foreign. All of them are pulled away for essentially traffic patrol in the city of DC. So far, they've arrested 46 people. 45 of them were undocumented migrant workers. One of them is going to be tried as a terrorist. Do you know what he did? He threw a fucking sandwich at a cop. Yep, that's a terrorist. Oh my God, I hope that cop doesn't have PTSD for the rest of his fucking life. Will he ever get the mayo out of his uniform? This isn't about anything more than the photo opportunity of I'm tough on crime and I'm going to clean up the streets and you need to toe the line or I'll send my troops into your town because this man thinks we elected him king. And let's talk a little bit about the resources, the surge of funding that he is sending into that city just to pay for this little photo op. It's normalizing a police state where we can expect the military on our streets to force us into line with the presidential dictates. But there are 1.3 million personnel in the military, total armed personnel, foot soldiers, not any of the civilian workers or other jobs attached to the military. There are 700,000 National Guards. There are 800,000 police officers across the country. Now, those numbers don't necessarily mean anything, except when you look at how Trump has deployed them. In the last year, he deployed 230 troops to Texas to help with the flooding. 230 personnel. Do you know how many he deployed for the LA wildfires? 0. None of the National Guard or any of the military who do have it within their purview to act in times of national disaster were deployed in LA. And only 230 were employed in his beautiful home state of Texas not really his home state, but he loves Texas. Texas loves me. They're the best. Greg Abbott, that's my boy. Do you know how many people are deployed to LA? How many troops are on the streets in LA and who've been doing nothing for the last 60 days? 4,700 military troops, including 700 U.S. Marines, who are not defending our port cities, who are not preparing for any military actions. They're just policing LA. And still, peaceful protests have happened in LA round the clock, 24 hours for the last 60 days. So they're not doing anything. They're just standing there on the side of the street watching. And do you know how many people were employed to DC right now? 2,500. 2,500 for a protest that's been going on for 3 days. For a town that's got an all-time record low and whose crime has dropped 26% in just 1 year. Yeah, this is a photo op. This is him showing that he's a strong arm. This is him showing that we should be afraid of him because he's already threatening to deploy the military against Americans in all sorts of blue cities. And it's also to take your mind off the fact that Donald Trump is a pedophile and he's on that Epstein list, and there he won't release that file because he knows good and goddamn well that he gave Epstein wire transferred $1.1 billion over 20 years. There you go. GOP, the grand old party, guardians of pedophiles and not the guardians of the people. Nobody is in DC to protect the people. They're in there to protect Trump.
Dude. So, we've been talking today about AI, right? And the dangers of AI. How interesting it is. I have a story just to cap it off, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this week.
What the?
So what began as a simple health experiment for a 60-year-old man looking to cut down on table salt spiraled into a 3-week hospital stay, hallucinations, and a diagnosis of bromism, a condition so rare today it is more likely to be found in Victorian medical texts. According to a case published the 5th of August 2025 in the Annals of Internal Medicine, a man had turned to ChatGPT for advice on replacing sodium chloride in his diet. The AI chatbot reportedly suggested sodium bromide, a chemical more commonly associated with swimming pool maintenance than seasoning vegetables. The man, who had no prior psychiatric or major medical issues, followed AI's recommendations for 3 months, sourcing sodium bromide online. His aim was to remove chloride entirely from his meals, inspired by past studies he had read on sodium intake and the health risks. When he arrived at the emergency department, he complained that his neighbor was poisoning him. Lab results revealed abnormal electrolyte levels, including hyperchloremia. Oh my God, I'm good. And a negative anion gap, prompting doctors to suspect bromism. Over the next 24 hours, his condition worsened. Paranoia intensified, hallucinations became both visual and auditory, and he required an involuntary psychiatric hold. Physicians later learned he had also been experiencing fatigue, insomnia, facial acne, frontal ataxia, and increasive and excessive thirst, all consistent with bromide toxicity.
Wow. What a dick. Like,
this is what you get for believing AI.
There's a big difference in allowing AI to enhance your resume and allowing AI to prescribe a diet. I'm sorry, I'm going to defend AI here.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know that
for like a grocery list, and you can ask it for a diet plan, but to say like, can I replace? What did he say? Salt, or did he actually say
salt?
Chloride?
Basically, table salt. Yeah.
Like,
you got to work hard to get sodium bromide.
I know, it's not like it's just hanging out.
You can't walk into your grocery store and look for salt, sodium bromide.
Right.
You know, you got to special order that shit.
Yeah.
Somewhere when he had this, and I'm gonna bet my ass. I will bet my ass that somewhere on that bottle of sodium bromide, it said something along the lines, do not take without a physician's, instruction.
Yeah. And I guarantee that he bought it from China off of a website, and the person who sent his money didn't even review it and was just like, all right, we'll just send this. It's no big deal. And if it would have went through me, he would have never sent it, and he would have never got that medication.
Christina is saving lives.
I'm smarter.
I'm just not going to blame ChatGPT for this. That's
yeah. Look, if movies teach us anything, you can't trust the technology, right?
Right. I know, right?
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave. It's not happening. What Skylab is coming, people. Just beware. We've seen Megan. We know. We're watching. And we hope that you keep watching, because there may be someone joining us next week on Tuesday that's, kind of a big deal. She might be all that. You never know.
You never know.
You never know who's going to pop onto Uncensored Radio. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, we would love you to jump onto your streaming services. So wherever you listen to podcasts, go to Spotify, go to Apple Podcasts. If you can leave a few stars or a review, it gets eyes in front of the show. This is where we're starting to earn a little bit of money that's going towards
YouTube isn't even on. You got to put the YouTube symbol on there.
YouTube's. I'm talking. Well, we're earning the money from the audio at the moment, so we gotta get more YouTube. So I'm pumping the audio, but please become 702 and 703 if you are not subscribed to our YouTube at Uncensored Radio. We would love you to be. As I said, it may be a kiddie explosion next week on Tuesday, but we will be back next Thursday for more drama and less sodium bromide than anyone else.
And maybe
stay salty, folks.
GPT write my rant next week.
Right, yeah. Stay salty.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.